Countdown going?
It will be in just a second. Bam. Boom. Boom. Countdown is going.
Yes, but there's a certain movie you can take. It's on.
I got it.
Let's go.
Okay.
On time today. Oh shit. What's up, Caker? We do need to drop the audio in here.
It's where they're all like separated. You can only be a catfish when you are. So they're you should watch it. Watch her video. I was watching it, Sean, I was like, oh my god, she might have said that. He's like, I like to be on this one. That's the crawfish for his birthday. No one's been like, no, we have.
I was like, close to the driveway, just looking at it. Just realized I was
All right, we're getting close now.
1 minute.
Hey, Demmer, did you see all those tabernacles that showed up? I know you get upset if I don't tell you. Yeah, a whole bunch of them showed up. Jay Goody's in the house, Brad's in the house, Larry Adams, of course, in Julie's house. Evan Hurst is in the house.
What's that? Yeah,
Chris Coulter
25 seconds.
is in the house. That looks pretty.
That's tonight's kid. What's up, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? So, just a bit of cigar education this morning.
Yeah, we could do that.
If you
Might as well start
ever
sometime.
If you ever see a cigar that has brown cellophane, just smoke it. It's
Just
gonna be
smoke
ready
it.
to go.
Why is my wife calling when I have it on Do Not Disturb? And she would know that I have a show going on.
Let me go check on her.
She's standing out front. Maybe Elias is running down the tollway and she needs some help.
I'll go check on her.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
do your
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you.
Please, yes. We need more people doing ours for sure.
By the way,
Joey Bag of Donuts is my favorite guy who walks around.
he is.
Doesn't know what the hell is going on.
No, he has talked to my car for hours. He has talked to it. He was talking to the grill a couple minutes ago.
Hey, did I meet you at Ferrari World? Hey, I met you at Ferrari World in Dubai. There were big kids and little kids. They were standing next to your car, right?
That guy.
I'm
Yeah.
safe on that.
I think he's got his phone that has the button that says I've fallen and I can't get up. So
That joke's gonna come around on you.
yeah,
for sure.
I've got. I just used my favorite new cut. This LE Blue with this dual V, it just does an amazing job. And so anyway, I just cut my German engineered cigar. And what are you smoking? The dude that gives us shit about being 1 minute late has got his ringer on.
What do we got? I have a pre-Castro Cuban that I have been keeping for years, saving for when daughter gets married one day.
Well, here's a tip for you, tip of the Dave. Here's a tip for you. We have a whole cabinet full of cigars that date back to 1917. So if you would like that's a different show. If you would like to smoke that cigar, just know that we've got a cubby of several boxes of pre-embargo Cubans that were, in fact, 30, 40, 50 years old when the embargo was signed. So
Tip of the Dave is
tip of the
just buy
Dave is
some
go
of
ahead and
ours.
smoke it because we got more.
Yeah.
You know, half the battle with some of this stuff, like smoking that cigar, you start going, but when am I going to get more? Mm-hmm. And then when you get more, and then all of a sudden you got a cigar that's got a wrapper that looks like it was dipped in motor oil. So anyway, that's the tip of the day.
So good morning is what we're trying to say.
They'll do my lighter.
It's right there. Why are people walking in like a fight just broke out outside, and now they're all stumbling their way back in, quietly and humbly, like after the cops get called. All right, Pops, you're smoking a German
engineered cigar. I'm really excited. We're probably a couple weeks out still, but the Roomzite will be coming out soon, and that cigar is going to put them on the map for sure.
I smoked that exact cigar last night, and it's so unique because it's so distinctly different outside than it is inside. That's the Rauschmagnugan, the RVGN. Outside it's just smooth, it's easy going. There's a couple of little notes. Inside there's just a substantial amount of flavor at the beginning. It just stays.
Yeah,
it stays interesting. A lot.
Well,
of
and it's a perfect morning cigar. This one's a little bit bigger ring gauge than I normally would smoke, but is this a 62 ring gauge?
No, it's just their number 62 centimeters long.
It's the whole metric system. I knew it was never going to take.
We got McGee in the house. Good morning, everyone who's joining us.
If you're coming to us, let us know where you're coming from. Adrian is over there closely monitoring anything but the show.
What's up, Mark
He's
Voss?
looking at that NSX going, I wonder how much I can offer.
I'm going to offer $10 right now.
Do
Cash.
it. Do it.
Throw in my Ridgeline. Chum it up. Same motor. It might be the same motor. The 3.5 V6. Will you do some research and see what motor's in the NSX?
Man, there's people that are calling out. The mayor of ICC, Tyrone Demery, is in the house, and
We have
a lot of celebrity spottings that are going on.
Commander is it looks like in Connecticut. You want to go ahead and just
Connecticut,
give
which, Connecticut's kind of they're a little bit more uppity. It's like when people are successful in Boston, they move to Connecticut.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's technical, but I will do this in my best Connecticut voice. Good day, mate. That's classy.
That was
Yeah.
nice, understated. Yeah, that was well done. Well done, Pops.
Did the cops tell everybody they had to leave, or what's happened?
It feels like we definitely missed something outside, doesn't it? You can feel the energy in the air, like something happened.
As long as he's not leaving. As long as the key is not leaving.
Who, Harry?
Harry, yeah.
It looks like, you know the Harry from, what is it, Home Alone? Mm-hmm. Harry! Gets electrocuted. There, you got that one, thanks. All I needed was one person to get that, and we'll move on. Let's talk about what's happening today, shall we?
Let's do it.
Right now, we have the cops who have kicked out all of the cars of the car show. So now we'll move to phase 2. Phase 2 is going to include these little things and the little things you have.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's one way to do it.
I want to get your attention. Got it?
And you got it.
There it is. So tonight we have the president of Ellie Blue Accessories. By the way, phenomenal quality in all of this.
I would honestly, I mean, we've done Broussard, we have SD DuPont. They're all great lines. This LA Blue cutter, the lighter, all of their stuff is so good. And when you see their humidors are literal pieces of art. They are unbelievable.
Are you monitoring the comments?
I'm not, but I can.
Do you need? I'll hop over here. We got JJ talking with Larry Adams. Which Larry Adams? How many days until you're down? I'm curious. He'll know it.
He's going to tell us to the hour. So Joe is saying that he has a box and a half of a regional soprano. I smoke one every year on my birthday. Interesting. I have one of my prized possessions in my collection is the soprano trunk lid that's got the 2 bottles of champagne, the baseball bats, and the bullet.
I smoked the baseball bat.
Yeah. How'd that go for you?
Terrible.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was absolutely top 3 worst cigar I've ever smoked.
But it is the coolest. It's the coolest
not
display
to be
ever.
smoked.
And I'm proud to say I have 4 of those. You can see Blake graduated
Hit
8th
him.
grade.
Hit him, Nate. Get
Yesterday,
him.
and he's still drunk. So,
What'd you say? He just graduated what?
just graduated 8th grade, and he's still drunk.
His 16, 17 time was.
I heard a
pretty
great
good.
joke the other day. They had to burn down elementary school to get the kid out of 3rd grade. They were talking about. They were
told
doing
you that?
I was listening to the Comedy Channel on XM, and this girl was talking about how stupid her cousin is that was going through the different steps of AA. She's like, this dude's so stupid they had to burn down the elementary school to get him out of 3rd grade. I was like, man, that hit me just right.
Yeah, it did. It did.
I mean,
I didn't get the lead up.
I could just see Demery's 3rd grade school, his elementary school get burned down, and Demery running out. I'm out, baby. 3rd grade is done.
I skipped.
Hey, 3rd grade was the hardest 4 years of my life, so let's just
All right.
put it where it is.
Let's get back on the rails here. We're talking LE Blue. How did we get from LE Blue to burning down an elementary school?
I would like to refer you back to the beginning of the show when you said we'll go off the rails. That's how we do it.
Here we go. Okay, tonight, there are a few different ways you can join us. One, we're going to have LE Blue. We'll have a trunk show. It'll be set up front. You can see this beautiful, magnificent work. Their humidors are true heirloom pieces. They're really, really well done. All handcrafted. It's unbelievable. They'll have cutters and lighters, the whole deal. Just to take a look at it, feel it, interact with it. If you want to buy it, awesome. If you don't, buy fine Google. Regardless, we will also have a couple of VIP. You're more than welcome to come in. You'll be more than welcome to come on in. Where's Chris? Get Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Reagan. Get Chris in here and just have a stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Back there. Good, Reagan. Yes, awesome.
Was this part of the plan?
I've been playing this shit for weeks, man. Reagan, the next time you come through, I want you to wind up on him. You understand? I want him to bleed. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
When's the last time you got slapped by a velociraptor, huh?
2 weeks ago Thursday, actually.
What is this, the damn lost room?
Speaking of pterodactyls and shit coming in.
That dude's a stegosaurus. He
is.
anything.
He is.
Okay. We haven't even talked about. Okay, if you want to come tonight, there's VIP kits. You can buy it for you, or you can.
Are you gonna drop it again?
No, or you can.
So it comes with the chocolates, the pairing, the wine. It's like a date night, but then you can show your wife the things that you would like for the upcoming Father's Day.
You're welcome.
Ipso facto, I'm not sure if he's going to have the new Opus humidor, but to just kind of let you know what LA Blue's capable of, they have created a new Opus X humidor for $70,000.
$70,000.
Philly, you gonna buy one of those? You in? The $70,000 LA Blue?
He'll probably get one.
Hey, we'll give you 10 off. It's gonna be great.
Man, I am
You're
glad
all,
to have Philly back in the house. Is that Burnett back there? Oh, what's happening? This is a hey. We got a show. Hey, why don't you get the crowd moving a little bit, huh? We have a full house in here right now.
how's it going this morning, crowd? Soft.
I saw your Sats walk.
Classic.
Right. Funky. Good. You
Yeah.
could read it. You could put it. And then you
Yeah.
come out with shit like that. And then
So what are you saying?
look at your best friend over there. He's so disappointed. Watch how Ty. Will you get the room moving a little bit?
Freaking disgusting.
Will you just show these guys how it's done?
Let's see who we got in here. Who we got in here players? Saturday at the shop. Let's do this thing. Let me hear some noise. Hey!
See that?
Sounds like one of them rap concerts starting up.
And another one.
Wait a minute. One of them.
Hey, Nate.
What do you mean down rap? You don't get me out.
Envoy. Yeah.
Oh, and for those who are just joining, we apologize.
Yes.
So, and it
We're
will,
an equal opportunity offender. If you're offended by the rap music, hey,
And
we got MC Ty Light over here.
no, it's what is it? DJ Stinky Foot. What did you go by?
Ty Dolla Sign, baby.
Ty Dolla
Ty dollar sign.
All right.
He would do these. Back in the day, they invented this thing called the turntable. Then he started doing the scratch and shit, and he would not wear a shirt and then just put baby oil all over himself so that the strobe lights would be more reflective. I can't even imagine.
So
If he did that, it's not snake. Yeah, it's not.
well,
Plus, I wanted to do this again.
I'm glad to say the rest of the show will probably be better than the first.
Yeah, so why don't we, I'd also like to give a shout out. Unfortunately, our friend Scottie Pippen did not come in the other day, but he will soon be an important part of supplying us with whiskey. Scottie Pippen's got a new whiskey out called Digits, and
I
they
tell you
left a
what.
few bottles here, so we're going to be sampling here shortly.
I will be a Rodman fan if he comes and drops off the amount of free whiskey that Scottie Pippen did.
Look, Pippen's the man, and so we're going to have a gentleman on from one of the whiskey clubs on Tuesday night. We're going to talk a little bit more detail about that.
Miguel Duran.
Yeah.
He is part of the locals, DFW. He's getting us connected with the Blendery as well. Also, if you're in this area, just look up the Blendery. We're working through some things to do. Really cool concept. You can actually create your own blend,
Yeah.
just like we did here with Night at the Factory. But you can create your own blend of whiskey and then buy a bottle or 2 bottles or 100 bottles. It doesn't really matter.
That's crazy, and I guess the raw components are really high quality, and then you got to do all your own blending and stuff. Really cool concept.
Yep, I think it's going to work. The gentleman's name is Tim that owns it, and he is cut from the same cloth.
And where are they at? They're right in this area.
They're Oak Point, so they're maybe 15
Oh, okay,
minutes.
I know
from
what
us.
that
Yeah,
is.
it's
Yeah.
north of the house by 10 minutes or so. But really, really cool. Good morning, everyone who is coming in. Evan Hurst dropping 90s. Bulls were the bee's knees. I agree.
Yep. So does my wife.
Ooh, Raj coming in from India. I can't wait to see this one.
I just better just stay in my own lane. Good day, mate.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna be.
Who's that back there dropping this? Is that you? Oh my God, that guy should. I need to see if he can do Sats Walk next week. Man, I hope he comes in.
I hope so.
Oh, I'd take Byers.
Yeah.
I'd take Byers. Oh, good morning. We have Luke down there with Ratching Humidors.
I know he's coming in from China.
He is coming in from China. Why don't you go ahead and give him a good day, man?
Oh, good day, mate.
Jesus.
That was not good. He speaks English. I know he speaks English, so I've seen his videos. But yeah, so these ratchet humidors, we're waiting for a couple of guys to pull the trigger on that, like the Cowboys Club, and he's got some pretty cool humidors. Very cool.
Megan Byers is in. Megan Byers is in. And who else is in? We've got Kayla Parker in the house this morning. That is awesome.
The Kayla
Dustin
Parker.
is in.
Not her stunt double, but actually her.
Just go ahead. If you're on Facebook, give this a share.
Yeah. Because the good part's about to start.
Speaking of, where is the script? Let's get back on it, shall we? Because, boy, we got through the first bullet point scot-free.
That was the 900 horsepower Corvette that just took off.
Is that how much that had? 900 horsepower? That's great. Good idea. Good idea. 900 horsepower.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Today's festivities we ran through. Cars and Cigars. We've got 900 horsepower leaving the building. We have Sparkle and Shine is in.
Yes.
And thank you to the guys with Sparkle and Shine. They're coming and making your car look fresh and clean. They make your car look fresh and clean.
Yeah, I had some hail damage in my car, and when they do all the paintless dent repair, they have to use rubbing alcohol to get all the wax and everything off the car. And there was several blemishes that they had to take care of, so I just immediately left the paintless dent repair place, took it out to Trey at Sparkle and Shine, and he did this ceramic coating. And he scared the hell out of me because he sends me this picture. They spray the car down with this chemical that takes all the contaminants out of the paint. Well, the water's running down from underneath the car and it's all just dirty red. And I thought the motor blew up. He was sending me pictures with no commentary. And I'm like, what is that? I thought the radiator cracked or the transmission or something. No, he said that's the contaminants coming off of your car. And then they do this multi-coat process where they put the ceramic coating on it, and it is perfect. I mean, it is unbelievable.
Great. It looks great.
And it's, so they're actually every Saturday now, Sparkle and Shine will be here to do car detailing. So he'll come in the morning and he'll do detailing for us every Saturday. So if you're in the area, you want your car clean,
That ridge line got to be looking hot.
well, yeah.
What happens, like, let's say you lent your car to somebody and then they backed into something and then cracked your tail light. Does the ceramic coating fix that? Or do you still need to get a new piece?
No, red duct tape fixes that, and then you put the ceramic over it.
And then we're
Yeah,
good. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So I'll do that next week, and that thing is going to be good.
What I did find interesting is that you can ceramic coat anything. So
Kids?
like, yes.
They don't have to shower?
No, but the water just beads right off.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But like if your wife has expensive purses, things like that, they can ceramic coat all of that stuff.
Yeah, Ale does have expensive purses thanks to your wife, my mom, just buying a bunch of them and then forgetting she has them and then just gives them away.
Yeah. Too soon.
Yeah, it looks like we're balling, but boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can. I hope she straps all them sons of bitches over her shoulder and walks around her new backyard. Saying, thanks, Dave, thanks, Dave, thanks, Dave.
We need to have an event.
The backyard is, I'll tell you what, that was a hard check to write, but that backyard is freaking amazing.
And they didn't pay for any ad space on this, so we're not
No,
giving
they did
any
not.
of that.
I'm not even going to tell you who did it, but they did an amazing, amazing job. Now, if they want to tell me how much they'll do my front yard for, and if it's on the price of on the house, then I'll be sure to announce their name.
Saturday at the Shop brought to you by Miguel and Sons.
That wasn't who it was.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's move on, shall we? Tomorrow, what do we have going on?
F1. Or as Ty puts it, M1.
M1.
Yeah, because when
More people.
yeah,
Is that Oliver coming in? Oliver, what'd you miss? Almost exactly nothing to this point, but
No.
it's going to get good now. This is the right time.
yeah. So F1 watching party today. They're actually just got done with practice and qualifying, and the qualifying grid is set. Races in Spain, and it will be. We open the shop 2 hours early for the F1 watching party. And there's mimosas, there's a special cigar from Patoro that is only available during the race. It is just an absolute awesome way to watch F1. And we're gonna add a new twist to it tomorrow, which is we're going to add an F1 DraftKings betting pool that just those of us that are there can all have a little betting competition while we're there.
So I love that.
Yeah, it's gonna be and Ty's gonna Ty will lose because he's going to be looking for the M1.
Right.
Our friend Ty one night might have had all
It's in
of
the
this.
multiverse.
Yeah,
It's the virtual F1.
It's the virtual F1, yeah.
That is, I just absolutely love it. To come in, it's actually 2.5 hours early. The doors are
Well,
at
9:30. Yep.
So that's when it is, and then at 10 sharp, we're going to kick the race off. The race will air at 8, so if you watch the race and then walk in with spoilers, you will have everyone kick your ass at the same time.
That brings up a really good point on what I just said about the DraftKings. Because that means
not gonna
everybody
work.
would have to have their stuff in prior to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's not
8
gonna work.
a.m. Well, I'll send it out tonight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, we'll do it. It'll be something we'll build on.
I actually I put the link in the comments on Facebook, so grab your tickets and just do the paddock. You can come in as part of the grandstand, but just come in and do the paddock.
Yeah.
You get a cigar with that. You'll have mimosas. You'll sit in the back, have access to iPads with all the data. It's the best way. And if you don't know anything about F1, it's the best way to get into it because it's a room full of people that have a pretty decent idea.
It's funny, our the rap star Jay Goody, Johnny Goodner, he is completely engulfed in F1 now after his first F1 race just a couple of races ago here. He watched it here, then went and watched all 4 seasons of the Netflix series Drive to Survive, became addicted to it, and now he's ready to go. But he said watching it here is definitely different. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Baba.
Hi, what you doing?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué quieres? We're live. We're live right now. This is the next generation. Yeah, that's camera. See? Look up there. That's you. Okay. Yeah, this is called crashing the frame. Okay, so we now have.
So this is a medium profile cigar.
This is the
I'm just trying to get it.
generational show right here.
This is it. This will be, and he wants to test the chocolate. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yep. Take that and then take this to your mother. She'll be very happy about that. Dale, mama.
Go take that to Mama.
Achi. Oh, that's a good boy.
Okay, good boy.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, he's not. Neither one of those are getting back to Ollie.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What a cool little kid he is.
He's
Good
awesome.
driver. Yeah,
he is a good driver. And I'm surprised he smokes a fuller cigar than most kids that are 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to. When you're out there peddling newspapers like that kid is,
Yeah.
you got to have something that stands up to the elements.
Yeah.
You know,
I
polio
thought you
as
were a
well.
little, just as a father to a father, I thought you were a little rough on him on his inability to ride a bike at this point, to throw the newspapers and stuff. I mean,
I
I think screaming at him in the middle of the
I thought you were
street.
talking about for real because I was teaching him to ride a bike the other day.
Oh,
It was
really?
a little KWA Redskins on him. Oh. I was a little harsh on
A
him.
little harsh. Hey, you turned out.
That's what I'm thinking.
You turned out. I don't know how you turned out, but you turned out.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I bet he's good with the ladies though.
That kid is a killer. That kid's a killer.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you want to talk about? Oh, you grabbed cigars to talk about, didn't you?
No, but I did, was reminded as I took a tour, I was helping some people in the humidor right before the show. We have a gentleman back here, Larry, that is just getting into it, and I think he's going to be one that, he said he's into cars and he's into watches and he's just getting into cigars. I go, cigars the cheapest.
Yeah.
So stick in that lane, you'll be much, much happier. And
That's a great idea.
so we had a really cool conversation, and I forgot to grab cigars. But I was reminded that a ton of Tabernacles just showed up, and we've been waiting for Tabernacle for a long time. So that's good. We're loaded on Atabays, and there is a little bit of a thing going on with this guy named Nelson Alfonso, and a way to earn yourself a spot at the dinner that will be private the night before.
For the next 7 days. Actually, the next, what is it? It's until the 30th. We do the drawing on Cigar Talk Live on the 31st. Every single Atabay that you buy will enter you in for a lottery. We'll pick, I think it's between 4 and 6 is what we'll choose.
Yeah.
And you will have the opportunity on Friday, June 3rd, to go to a dinner with Nelson Alfonso.
Yep. The owner of Atabay.
Afterwards, you can come back here. We'll have a space for you, and you sit and smoke cigars. You have an evening with Nelson Alfonso.
And it's not just Atabays. You buy Atabays and you buy Byrons. You get 2 entries for each one. When you buy a Bandolero, you get 1. That's his selected tobacco environment. We have a feeling that he might be bringing some special stuff for us to indulge in during the dinner. So I'm very excited about that. And then he will be here on the 4th, where we'll get a chance to just mic him up, and you'll get a chance to spend time with one of maybe, there's 2 people in my cigar world that I just are on a level that no one else can even get close to. And that is Skip Martin and Rocky. No, that's not it. It's Nelson Alfonso and Luciano. Those 2 guys,
Just from a knowledge
perspective and from a person perspective. But from a knowledge perspective, they are my Yoda. I know JP understands that. You know, the Yoda comment.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So I dropped a link for that event. There are a few left, just GA tickets.
How quickly did the VIP sell out?
Minutes. I don't know if it was 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
I heard guys went in 5 minutes after and it was gone.
We'll just say immediately.
Yeah.
And with that, there are a couple of look. Just be here. We're actually going to have Biz here. So
oh, cool.
So it won't be. We won't have a first Friday in June. It will actually roll into first Saturday. People will be in here. I've been looking forward to this moment for a very, very long time. He wasn't.
He has been, because he's been in Spain and COVID was bad and he hasn't left the house for 2 years.
Yeah, he actually hasn't been here since Thanksgiving of 2018.
Was it 18?
I think it was 18.
I think it was 19.
For sure.
I think so.
Too long. Let's just call it that technically.
Yeah.
Too long. If you don't have your tickets, get them. I'm dead serious. This is an event you're going to want to be to. It's going to be, chances are, standing room only. It'll be tight. We'll have Biz in, and I told him to just lay down some, something that's kind of mellow and cool. I have a feeling the energy is going to come up. So
Larry and Julie are coming in from LaGrange, Missouri. I know that. So if anybody can beat a 10.5-hour drive, distance-wise, do it, and there will be an Atabay for you, for sure. Mm-hmm. Just so excited for this. And just,
it's a true honor. It's a true honor. And private members, make sure to get your private member tickets. Look, it's just get them. Just get them. You're going to want to be here.
Yep.
So
for sure.
And if you don't, then that's up to you. No problem at all. More for
It's
us.
not exactly.
I'm cool with that.
Exactly.
And then we do have 2 other guys coming in June.
Kevin Amick is asking if mail order purchases count. Of course they do, which means you would then have to fly here from Georgia to make sure that your ass is in the eating some
How about
dinner with
this?
Nelson.
If I may, how about this? Why don't you just send us a picture of your confirmation for your flight from Georgia, and we'll make sure you're at the dinner.
How about that? That's a long distance.
Why don't we just do that? If you come in, I'll make sure you have a space at the table. If anyone has to fly in here, I'll make sure you got space at the table.
In theory, the travel time that Larry and Julie will have will exceed a trip from parts of Europe. So
that's a good point.
Yeah,
that is a good point.
Yeah. So I think if Julie does our taxes for a couple years for free, then we
beautiful. I like where we're
that
going.
Worked out great.
I'd say you're rebounding. We're just globally we're rebounding pretty good.
Yeah.
2 more people who are going to be in here in June.
Let's say less than 2 weeks later, Luciano will actually be here.
Yeah.
In the house. And look,
should we ask him to bring enough tobacco to help to show everyone how to roll their own cigars?
I think so.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
The guys that got a chance, there was I think 8 or 10 people that got to do a VIP room explanation of tobacco.
June 4th, by the way. June 4th is the date.
I knew that this was important, and I knew that it was impacted some people's lives because our friend Will Traylor was in that session and texted me and he said, "You should have charged me $250 to sit in that room that night." I mean, he was so blown away. Anthony Hoskins, life-changing. I mean, it was an incredible event. Look.
Let's see how much tobacco he can bring, and then we could do just a big rolling session so everyone can learn how to roll their own cigars.
And just the whole blending process.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Is there anybody else coming in June? Jesus.
Yeah,
Lord.
how about LFD Carney?
Oh, that's awesome. Carney is an awesome guy, vice president of LFD. He'll be in the house, which, of course, that will mean he's going to have to make sure we have all the product that we really want, which is going to be excellent. Man, June is just packed with things to do. Let's don't forget about networking that doesn't suck at the end of the month, which is that coming up here, like next Tuesday?
That is actually May 31st.
Okay.
That is not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday.
Okay, excellent.
So we get, at least 1 week to breathe. That was a great night. McGee is still hanging with us. I'm so glad he is. Why don't you just, if you want to reach out to Luciano, see if he has enough tobacco to bring so we can have 20, 30, however many.
I think if we set up a nice table for him here out front so more people can get a chance to do that, or we...
What if we did it, I know it would take some logistics, but what if we just had a set of 6-foot tables that ran all the way down the center of the room, and everyone could just have kind of folding tables and go around, and he could just walk and do basically a workshop.
That'd be very
cigar
cool.
rolling workshop.
That would be very cool.
Maybe that, I think that could work.
Yeah.
Because I want to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
I want to do it.
I missed out on the last one to be able to actually sit and do that. Now, we'll just kind of open the hood a little bit. Luciano is in the process of making a cigar for us. After he visited us for a couple of days, he was like, I'm constantly asked to do cigars for retailers, but I actually want to do one for you guys. So he gave us 2 samples, but Nathan and I, you weren't here, but Nathan and I got an opportunity to taste every individual leaf in the cigar, then the finished cigar. He has 2 that, when he gives you 2 cigars and goes, these 2 are if you don't take this one, I'm gonna make it part of my line because I love it. That's, that these things are special. So
Kevin is actually checking his calendar to see if he can make it for that event.
that would be awesome.
We got Michael Choke coming in. Good morning. So glad to see him up. He has knee surgery 2 weeks ago, and he's already just showing up to work.
Yeah.
It's like, no, schedule me. I want to be here. I want to be a part of it. That guy is a true hustler. I really, really enjoy him.
Yep.
He is. Yeah, we're very, very, very lucky to have him. JD is coming in from Paris. Paris, Texas.
Oh, Paris, Texas. Good day, mate.
Excellent.
That's very French. I didn't realize there was a French area of Tejas.
It's got a medium-sized Eiffel Tower there as well.
It does.
Yeah.
It holds water.
Oh, does it? Is that their water tower?
It's a water tower. Yeah.
So creative.
Yeah.
The Texans.
Well, it actually looks like a water tower, not the Eiffel Tower, but yeah, dogs, cats, it's the same thing.
All right, Pops. Let's figure out what's in this bag here.
Yeah, what's in the bag? Should we have this guy over that maybe created that? Although
He's kind of wearing the thing.
he's kind of wearing it.
He's kind of wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. We're gonna bring it into our esteemed, trusted partner since day one.
And by the way, let's do
Caboose
this.
to the show.
Let's talk about this. There are true partnerships.
Let's go ahead and move past that.
And the partnership that we have with Cigars and Guns is like no other. Every week he's here 2 times a week, making sure that we're streaming through his massive, massive following base.
You go ahead and keep talking. I'm going to look out that
Yeah,
direction.
okay.
You want to just bring him on?
I'm just telling you, if somebody wanted to know how to do it, ask him.
Just smells like a bridge. It's like a burning bridge right now. So what's happening?
No,
all right, let's go ahead and
that
bring
bridge
on.
isn't on
Everyone,
fire.
give it up for Adrian Baruna! Woo, woo, woo. God damn it.
That's so weird.
Hey, no, wait, will you whistle? All right, everyone, give it up for Adrian Baruna! Yeah! Thanks, man. All right. No one does any.
The guy has to do his own fucking applause.
Hey.
That is so wrong.
I'm used to it.
That's it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Is that we got Felix Gonzalez coming in?
Felix, what's up? Good morning.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hola, mate.
Hola, mate. What's happening, dog?
Hey, it's Saturday. We're at the shop.
We
It's a
are.
great day.
And all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and open this now because I see it. I see what it is. But this is Cigars and Guns Shirt Club. Every month
Every month is Christmas.
is Christmas, and this one's on brand because we've been speaking about Nelson Alfonso.
Yeah.
And I know you've been working on this shirt for a long time.
Yep.
And it is
The Atabay shirt.
the Atabay shirt. Damn, son. And you put it with some like metallic. It's got a little.
Yeah.
Sparkling.
Metallic paint. It's got the tobacco leaves in the back. Obviously, we had a discussion with Nelson, and we had to get his permission. Obviously, through Oliver and Nelson.
He probably didn't have to spend a lot of time thinking about that.
Sent him the design and said, as long as you don't sell it, as long as it's part of the club, you're good. So we can't sell these. This is truly one of a kind. Will never be done again, and I can't sell anymore.
It is badass.
It is.
It is badass. I couldn't be more happy with the Cigars and Guns Shirt Club.
Yeah,
It's a simple concept, right?
it is.
But it
Yeah.
hits every month. And what I realized as I'm hanging up laundry, all of my shirts are either ICC or Cigars and Guns
Yeah.
now. My entire, and then there's like a few Forefather
Yeah.
shirts. All of that is just my entire wardrobe now. And I couldn't be happier about it.
I
Yes.
appreciate it. I'm super humbled and just really, I love. There's about 3 or 4 other members here that are wearing the same shirt, and just I love it. Thank you guys.
That's
No,
awesome.
Thank you. No, you're kicking ass. I've got to say, I'm just loving our Cigar Talk Live on Tuesdays.
It's going great.
It's
And it's starting to boom. I mean, the viewership this last episode
Yeah.
was really good, and it is just a fun. Frankly, I can't wait till Saturdays. I can't wait till Tuesdays,
Yeah.
particularly Tuesday night, because it's just us in the cigar lounge with just a few thousand people watching, and we just have the questions. I had an idea for a shirt that I wanted to make. That's a Cigar Talk Live shirt, and I love it. I love the idea. It's fun. What?
yours is green. Mine's not green. This thing's probably you've probably just been holding this up for no reason. There
Oh,
we
of
go.
course.
Okay, and we're back. All right. Oh, that one probably died. Here, let me see yours.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I think it's going well. Last
Yep.
week we're trying to dial in and make it better from a tech perspective.
Yep,
So
yep.
some of our mics will be fully dialed in this week. But it's been kick ass.
Yeah,
Really
and I
been
think
enjoying it.
the little tweaks that you did in the audio eventually came out excellent. So
Yeah.
getting there.
yeah,
We're getting there.
Yeah, tune in Tuesday nights. Yeah, that's our cigar talk, and I've always said this. It's my opportunity to smoke with these two guys that we used to do back when they first opened almost 5 years ago.
Yep.
And we used to be able to sit down, smoke. They're so busy now, you can't get a chance to do that. But on Tuesday nights, we all can.
And it's the best. I love that time. It's a great time. So join us on Tuesday nights. It starts right at 8 o'clock almost every time.
We've been pretty close. Yeah, we've been pretty
In
close.
theory, I mean, there's an 8 in there somewhere.
What are some things that people should look for on the Cigars and Guns front?
Yeah, just keep an eye out. Cigarsandguns.com, obviously all the platforms as well. New shirts coming out every month. Super excited about that. So join the club if you can.
And I think more importantly, if you're also interested in a firearm,
yeah,
he's in the firearms business and can get you some of the special stuff.
yeah, not just that. I have my what they call the special tax license now, so I can get suppressors, machine guns.
Machine guns?
Sure.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
maybe we need a shop machine gun.
You just can't have enough.
No.
You just can't have enough.
No.
That's awesome.
And then we're looking at lining up an LTC course here.
Yep.
And range days, the whole deal.
Yeah, range days coming up for sure. We have one for sure in November. We'll do one between now and then on a smaller scale. But yeah, the LCC course, we're planning to have it here at the shop with our good friend Jeff with Cran's training group. And yeah, smoke cigars, learn about guns, get your license, and qualify.
Can I just mention, while we're on the subject of podcasts, I want to give just a huge shout out to the guys at Vision Lab Podcast. They launched the podcast that we did, it was like the show that wasn't ending because this content just kept coming up and it was awesome. Brandon will post this.
I need to watch
These
that.
guys, they did a great job, but it was Brandon and I, and it got very deep, and it was a lot of conversations about their thing is not hyper focused on cigars, but more importantly about creating a vision for a business and life, and there's a lot of stuff that went into that, and those guys did a really nice job. So go watch this Vision Labs podcast.
Yep.
It's fun if you want to get a chance to see Brandon and I in a different light, a little bit more serious light, and talk about the things that we've done in leading up to ICC and our vision and attitudes. You get a chance to get a little bit better idea.
Those
who
guys
we
are pros.
Yeah, they did a great
They had
job.
a great setup, yeah, and it looks like they knew what they were doing.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Adrian, sign us off.
Yeah, like I said, every Saturday at the shop, join us 10 a.m.-ish Central Time, and then Tuesdays for Cigar Talk, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Do it.
Do it.
Go to Cigars and Guns. Come to
Is this our
ICC.
thumbnail?
F1 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we do need a thumbnail.
We
Hey,
do.
Rob, will you come get in this thumbnail? Will you get in this thumbnail?
Anyone wants to
Hey,
get a picture, come on up.
take your time. Show
All right,
live.
we got to, okay, now
Caleb,
this
bring your-
part of the
bring
show,
your
we're doing a
assets over
thumbnail,
here.
so we're just going to stand, we're going to be an OG for a second here. And we're off. All right, that's it. All right, thanks, you guys. Have a good one.
See ya. Have a great weekend.